I also have to go and do the little bit of post game in in the game. The game has like 30 minutes of post game at most, which is mostly just cave travel.
Just walking.
Basically. I've never done the full post game, so. But there's not a lot. As soon as I post the stream link and the servers that I post the stream link in. Also, I need to pick the next game I'm gonna do. That's on my list to do today.
You have a list?
So
hold up, you gotta go. Sorry.
I'm playing through all of the generations using only dragon types. The next game that I need to play is one of the Gen 5 games. Here's the issue. There's 4 of them.
Black, white, black to white to?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
And that means that I have to go through and select which of the games I want to play, because each game has different like version exclusives. Like the reason I played Platinum is it had most of the Pokemon, and I only had to trade over 2 Pokemon, and they were easy to get Pokemon. It was Trapinch and Horsey. But I will likely have to trade over a lot more if I make the wrong decision on Black. He's like, ship, Snow Point City. And then I'm like, no. How about nah? I do know that one of the, like post-game, like battle arena things I can do. Because it lets me pick dragon types.
Okay.
Also, it's kind of wonky how this game is entirely tied to frames per second. Because I removed the limiter on frames per second because it lags. And so sometimes it goes just slightly slower and it kind of stutters. And sometimes it moves at the speed of sound.
Ooh.
Mount Cornet's been acting up. Wait, what did she say? Cornet's been acting up. The bearer of the shining adamant orbs summons that. Guardian, it's the call. Luxury summons that.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at the wiki right now, just because you're looking for the, like, for what are you looking for exactly?
Best selection of dragon type Pokemon. That is the goal.
Oh, well, the answer to that is black too. Just looking at them.
Okay. Hopefully it's not a scenario like X and Y. So there is one version exclusive that I care about in X and Y, right? Skrelp.
Sprout.
Skrelp is only in Y version. It's the only dragon poison type at that point in time, so it's the only counter to fairies that you can get on your team. Issue 2 arises. If you want to get good moves on most of the dragon types, you want your steel type moves, right? You know who learns the steel type moves that you can breed with dragon types? Aaron. Aaron is an X version exclusive.
Oh. Yeah, that's kinda...
Kind of wonky.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that's the word.
Do I have to go back and talk to Dawn? Let's see. I talked to someone and they give me the gems. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Basically,
So the big difference between all of the 4 games is in Black 2 you can get Garchomp, which is the only dragon type that's different.
it's the
For
only
the rest of them, they have Latios, Zekrom, Reshiram, and then Kyurem,
yeah.
which is like the mainstay, or like the big ones of those games. So really, it's all about Garchomp.
Yeah.
The rest of the Pokemon are the same.
Literally, maybe Garchomp's comparison is like Flygon, but being honest, I'd rather have Garchomp. No offense to Flygon. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong place. No offense to Flygon, but I would much rather have Garchomp. The issue with Flygon is Flygon's pretty slow and not very bulky. It's kind of bulky, but if I was going to build a bulky dragon, I'd build Altaria. Like, my Altaria in Platinum is built bulk, so when I fought the Elite Four, she was underleveled to no end, and she just went, yes, but you need to actually do damage. She tanked like an ice beam from something 20 levels higher than her, and it's like, okay, Altaria.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even know Cotton Guard until Gen 5.
Okay.
Cotton Guard makes
That's-
Altaria like the best defensive dragon type.
Okay.
Though
I'm looking at the wiki right now.
Yeah.
And it's showing that for the original Black and White, there are
Mhm.
apparently exclusive ones in the white version, but only in the forest.
Yeah. So in white
It's
version,
really weird.
so the issue is,
But only in the first white. There's nothing on the second.
So the issue is, and they got rid of it for the remakes. They made an area that's different in both games, which, okay, that makes sense. They do that all the time. But here's the issue. In white version, the area has tall grass because it's a forest. In black version, you can do missions, and some of the trash cans have Pokemon in them. Some of them. It's not like a repeatable occurrence, though. They sometimes show up, and when you interact with each trash can, there's a chance. I think it's like Burmy and Trubbish are in there, and it's like, yeah, I don't want either of those.
Yeah, that's just really weird.
So yeah, they made an area that had tall grass, and then they made a replacement, a different game that didn't. And then they're like, okay, well, we got to put Pokemon in this tall grass. So they put Pokemon that weren't normally attainable in the game, which is like, that's fine. But make it so that you can get all the Pokemon in the other versions. It also meant that one of the Burmy forms is only obtainable in black, and one of them's only obtainable in white. Trash Burmy is only obtainable in black, and Forest Burmy is only in white. Why?
Going to what you said, it makes me think Legends Arceus actually innovated in two ways compared to the usual. One, the battles were actually like in the open world, and two,
Yeah.
you could collect all the Pokemon in that game
Yeah,
rather than over two versions.
You didn't need two versions to catch all the Pokemon. Yeah.
And then they came out with Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet
They're coming out
has
with it. I don't know when that is.
November.
November.
But at least with
Okay.
Scarlet and Violet, they're trying something else new. So Scarlet is based on past, Violet's based on future. Everybody knows that. But the fun thing about that,
I don't.
oh yeah, so the professor in Scarlet is dressed like a caveman, and in Violet he's dressed like someone from the future. And then the legendary in Violet is a robot, and the legendary in Scarlet is a like,
Just like a dog.
it's a wild. They're both dragons, but it's a wild one.
Right, it's a car.
Well, they're both cars and not cars. And then there's a dragon. There's a dragon that looks like it evolves into them. Have you seen that?
No, I have paid no attention to Pokemon.
Okay,
'Cause I
so-
don't care. So
okay.
I have to look this up.
Go on their website and look at all the new Pokemon. They've got some amazing ones. My favorite is the new crab.
Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. So I'm gonna. These three are the starters. I've seen those. Koraidon and Miraidon. I think those are the cars.
Those are the
Correct.
legends, yeah.
Okay.
So I got all the way up there.
Got a lot of guys. Ooh, Cloth.
I
Is
love
that it?
Cloth. He's amazing. I love him. But Lechonk is the best.
That's just a pig.
He is just a pig. And then there's Smoliv, who's just an olive. They had a few new ones that just came out. Here's the big.
Tommy, Fido. Wait, is Fido just supposed to be bred?
He is bred.
Is
Yeah,
that the bit?
he's bred though. Yeah.
Rule Edge. That's kind of a cool one.
That's a Violet exclusive.
That's lame.
Have you not seen the Scarlet version?
No. Now hear me out. What if in the game they took this cool little gimmick from something called A Link to the Past, where you can go to a mirror world?
Oh yeah, just
and
make
shoo,
it one game where you can travel between the future and the past to get things done. That would be pretty sick.
Wow, imagine that. Basic features.
Here's the wonky thing. It's got 4-player co-op.
Oh, huh. Like, do they have to be on the same version, or?
It does
Because I
not
imagine
say.
that would be weird.
It just says that you can play through the game with 4 people, and it shows like 4 people running around and doing things. Also, it's got Delta species Pokemon. And you know
I don't know what a Delta species is.
in the Pokemon cards, occasionally you get a Delta species Pokemon that is just not the type it's supposed to be. And
So there, it's like a. So what? You can get like a water type Pikachu. Is that what you're saying?
kind of. So the pre-order bonus is flying Pikachu from the cards, the one with balloons tied around its stomach.
Oh, from. Yeah.
But the way it works is they all have a gem typing and a normal typing. Their gem typing is like, instead of Dynamaxing, they turn into like a rocky appearance, and their type changes, which is honestly a lot cooler than Dynamaxing. Gonna be real. And so like a
Oh,
Pikachu
that's
that
right.
becomes a
I have seen
flying
that.
type. Thank you for biting the bullet and sending out Snorlax to tank hits. Also, I hate the fact that Magmortar has Flame Body, because that just made it so that my Dragonite didn't kill Flareon. Also, why didn't you start with Snorlax if it knows Earthquake? Riddle me this, Barry. The only downside to Garchomp over Flygon is Garchomp doesn't have Levitate. Also, you were saying it's black too that I want to do?
Yeah, black too. You can. I'm pretty sure you can still get what was it? Bagon in black too.
Flygon evolves from
Oh,
Trapinch.
Flygon from Trapinch. Let me
Also, I
see.
just hit a button on my keyboard and loaded a save state.
So how far back did you put yourself?
Not that far back. It just put me on top of Mount this. On top of the mountain. Hey, maybe they'll be here. Nope. There's just a chance that they'll show up now. Which is annoying because I wanted to have them, but I guess I can't have them. I wanted to catch all the all the dragon types in this game, but 2 of them are just standing there saying no. No. I refuse. I forgot that I think it's my O key.
Trapinch is still in black too.
Trapinch is also in black
It
too.
looks like.
Is like Dino
Yeah, I'm
not in
pretty
black
sure.
too? Like
Dino? What do you
Dino?
mean? I mean, is Dino an evolution of something, or?
It's the first evolution of the Dark Dragon type.
I'm gonna have to find a more like inclusive list of what's actually in black too.
Hydreigon is its last evolution. People
Let's see.
often make fun of Hydreigon because it evolves at like level 66 into Hydreigon, which is stupidly late. But there's a reason for that, because it's a special attacking Dark Dragon type. All of the dragon types outside of Hydreigon, prior to Hydreigon, are physical attackers. Here's another thing. Hydreigon gets Dark Pulse. And when I say he's got a high special attack, I think he's got like base 160 special attack. Kill Houndoom first, like I did the first time. Staraptor used close combat like the first time. It missed this time. Kill Magmortar like I did the first time. Don't get burned this time. And he switches out and sends out Snorlax. Snorlax gets hit by the Thunderfang like he did the first time. Flareon dies unlike he did the first time. I get hit with an Ice Fang. It one-shots me. He hits with an Earthquake. Kills him. I send out Tiamat. Tiamat used Earthquake. Tiamat leveled up. He sent out Electivire. I used Earthquake. Unfortunately, Tiamat is faster than Snorlax. I forgot about Pearl's dad. I think I've played Pokemon Black 2 once. Because I used to own a cartridge for it. I don't think I do anymore.
I don't know why there's no list with the specific ones in each one. I'm only finding the one that says the version exclusive ones, and so I'm gonna assume that.
I mean,
so
that's
everything else should hopefully be
fine.
good.
And like, I don't care about Basculin's version exclusive. I still think it's stupid that the colors of Basculin are version exclusives because you can get them anyways.
Yep, that's pretty dumb. So yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
just gonna say Black 2 and hope I'm not wrong.
that should be fine. It's like Basculin blue form is only available in black version. And then you get to another area and you go fishing and it's Basculin red form pops up when you're fishing, but blue form pops up when you're surfing, and it's just the other way around. Otherwise, and you're like, why make it a version exclusive if you're gonna make them both show up anyways? Why not just make it like Spinda, where it's random?
It's to force people to actually engage with the fishing mechanic.
Or be like me and just get one Basculin. And don't use a different one because you only actually need one. There's no reason to get more than one Basculin. Actually, yeah, I cannot think of a legitimate reason to catch more than one Basculin. I did like the light blue form of Basculin in Legends Arceus. I thought that was actually better. I just realized I've never been here before. To the resort area. I've never actually been here before because I don't think I've ever had a completely full Pokedex.
Hey, you got a Nuggy? Let's go.
But yeah, I needed the Poke Radar, so I filled the Pokedex. I clicked the button and it filled the Pokedex early on.
Wait, is this something you can only access after
Completing the Pokedex?
like getting the Pokedex?
Yeah.
Is that true? That's dumb. I mean, it depends on what the content is, but like I get it if it's more substantial than what was in the first game.
No,
But like
it's in all the
if it's a whole
games.
other area.
It's yeah, so it's in all the games. It's past. You have to see every Pokemon to get here. The resort area.
See
There's
them all.
a guy that says, you need to fill out your Pokedex more. I'm trying to.
Mm,
Why is the
I don't
TV
think
so
it's in the
expensive?
in the very first one.
In Pearl and Diamond? Yeah, this area is here in Pearl and Diamond.
No, I mean like the first one, like red, blue, and such. You just get like a little
Oh, the
virtual certificate, I think.
oh yeah, no, in Red and Blue,
Yeah.
Red and Blue has like no post game.
Yep. That's the only one I know.
I've been tempted to do monotype runs of different types. Like I've done a ground type run of Pokemon Yellow. It was incredibly
Do you
easy.
mean like only
Only ground.
only ground? Like,
Yeah.
nothing else. What even are your options there? Is it just
There's
the
a
Diglett
lot.
Brigade?
There's Diglett, there's the Geodude line, there's Onyx, there's Rhyhorn. Honestly, there are a lot of options. I started with Rhyhorn because it was the only one that I didn't just obtain early on, because I like to start with something that I have to go get later or I can't get later. I don't remember what my full team was. I had more than just those though. I had more than a team of 4. But when I played through with Mono Dragon, I only had Dragonites. That was the only thing on my team with Dragonites.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Though in Gen 2, I could use Steelix. And Steelix is actually a good Pokemon.
I forget about Steelix, just because you don't think about Onyx to begin with. Like, even though it's this huge rock snake thing.
Well,
it's just not
Onyx
real memorable.
Onyx only evolves Gen 2 onwards. So anyone that played through Gen 1 got this weird snake and went, this is worthless to me. And so they never train him, and then they don't catch him in Gen 2. Oh, Cubone's line as well. I had 5 Pokemon. Cubone's line was the final Pokemon on my team. Ironically, you don't need HM slaves.
In Gen 2?
In Gen 1, using only rock type or only ground types.
They're all able to equip the moves.
You are able to get enough. You can't, of course, use Fly, but that's not technically necessary. Rhydon learns Surf. So you get all the moves needed. The hardest one to deal with is Cut, which is kind of silly when you think about it. Though if I were to do another mono-type run through the games, I would probably finish the ground-type run. Like, go through all of them using ground. And then move to probably normal. But I couldn't do something like Dark, Steel, or Fairy, as Steel wasn't introduced till Gen 2, Dark wasn't introduced till Gen 2, and Fairy wasn't introduced till Gen 6. So I'd probably want to do after I finished all the other types, go on to Steel, then Dark, and then the last type, monotype, would be Fairy, because there's the least amount of games.
Okay.
Which, when you think about it, you'd think that I would have done the one with the least amount of games first. Why is the revive so laggy? Another ironic thing is I actively tried to avoid using some features in different generations as it makes the game too easy. One such feature is I used the radio occasionally in Gen 2. And this is because the radio had this broken feature where at certain times during the day, you could pick up the radio, hear a code word, go talk to a woman, and tell her the code word, and she went...
Talk to a woman?
Yeah, and she'd go, "You're right,
Wow.
Here's a point." And then you collect enough points, and you know what happens? You can buy things.
No, I don't.
On the list of things you can buy with those points: nuggets, rare candies. There is not a limit to how many of these items you can buy. Meaning, hypothetically speaking, if you were to go on like a hiatus while streaming and just hang out in an area, just in Goldenrod, just hang out in Goldenrod and list every day at the same time, check in, get the password, tell the lady the password, save, close the game, you would get like an unlimited amount of rare candies.
In some world, someone's complained about that.
I just didn't use it.
Such as, it's not
It's one of those things where it's like, I'm not gonna complain about it, I'm just not gonna use it. Like, if I don't like a feature, oh, I got Facade. But yeah, if I don't like a feature, I'm just not gonna use it. Simple as that. I don't know why not everybody thinks like that. Sure, there are some features, like the friendship feature that's in all the new Pokemon games. The hidden one that you can't get rid of, that causes Pokemon to just avoid attacks sometimes, and to not faint sometimes, and to sometimes just get over being poisoned or something like that. There are people that don't like it, and I'm just here like, okay. Personally,
Are you in the I don't care camp?
I honestly
Or
don't
the
care. It
I'll
makes
do what I want camp?
It's the I'll do what I want, but I generally don't care because it makes more sense. It's not like some weird feature that doesn't make any sense in the game. One of these towers lets you pick a type and then use only a Pokemon of that type. I think it's this one. I know the first time I used the thing, I borrowed a Snorlax. I may just start Black 2.
Hmm. There we go. Persona, as they say.
Persona.
So what are you aiming on here? Are you trying to like buy all the stuff that they have in
No, I
the place?
just wanted to do a battle.
Hmm.
Do you want to know a fun fact about Pokemon Black and White 2?
Hmm. I've never been opposed to a fun fact about Pokemon Black and White 2.
There is an anti-piracy patch in Pokemon Black and White 2 that makes it so that even if you
Oh.
didn't pirate the game, if you were to take it and play it on like virtual console, like extract the ROM from a CD cartridge or from a cartridge and put it into your game, it would not be able to collect experience. You would not be able to level up Pokemon.
Huh.
Which did not work as Nintendo intended, because people managed to extract the anti-piracy patch.
So they extracted it and then?
Oh, and then they can put it into other games.
Oh. Hmm. So, what would that have even been implemented in then?
They put it in games when they want to do no level up runs. It makes it so that Pokemon physically cannot level up without a rare candy.
That's awesome.
Huh. It's kind of silly that they gave me Dragon Rage. Yeah, that's not... They gave me a Gibble. What am I supposed to do with a Gibble?
Studio Gibble.
Ugh. Studio dead.
Hmm.
Oh no. Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell. This person had a mono grass team. I would have done a mono team if I could have.
Wait a minute. That's not a grass team. That's an ass team. A blah blah blah?
Bubba Bob.
A ba ba da ba ba ba.
Cacnea fainted. Go Bonsley. Copycat.
So how long do you think this stream is gonna go?
I usually
Because
get
this is the quote-unquote last platinum stream.
what'll probably happen is after this saves. There we go. I'm going to bring up OBS. Excuse me. Where is it? Bring up OBS. Minimize that. Go over here. Bring that over there. Do that. And then we set up Pokemon Black version. Or Black 2.
You don't even have the ROM, do you?
I do.
Do you have all 4 of them?
No.
No?
I don't have all 4 of them. I just had this one. Because I actually sent it over from a cartridge.
Wow, you didn't pirate the game?
No.
I'm impressed.
Generally, I won't emulate games unless I own a copy of the game. People say it's strange, but I generally won't.
I'm cool with it if it's like Nintendo, where they don't re-release their game.
I was gonna say that's
So
the
like GameCube
other
stuff.
the other option is if it doesn't come out again. If I cannot
like
obtain it.
GameCube and Wii stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
I
Why they'd make so much money? Why do they not port their stuff?
so
I don't get what goes through their brain, through the Nintendo brain.
I have a funny story. I have played through the Bakugan game. The Wii version. I played through the entire Wii version of the Bakugan game on my computer.
Through the whole thing.
Yeah. It uses motion controls.
Oh.
Only motion controls.
Only.
What I did is something called skills. AKA I bound the motion controls to buttons on my keyboard.
Oh, oh, okay. I mean, if it's the Wii, then maybe.
I changed the folder's name and then I couldn't find what I was looking for.
Ooh, a crate.
Where? Okay. Okay. So, give me a second. Oh no, I did a. There we go. I pressed one of the button number keys and stuck myself in a smiley face. Quick double check. Bianca always picks the start of week tiers, right? Yes, I think so. I don't need to change that yet. So I was gonna set something that I'm saving for
For marriage, yeah. I
no
got it.
um I have a setting that I'm planning on using for X and Y, which is going to make the game a lot harder, and I acknowledge that. Um, oh, why is it?
Hmm.
I don't know what that is. That is popping up. Is it?
I couldn't tell you what it is, even from here, because
I
the whole image picture is just kind of stretched out
Yeah, I don't
from.
know what it's picking up.
Uh, do you want to save a log file?
I mean I don't.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why it was popping up. Um, that's fine. Uh, in X and Y, I'm going to be randomizing the gym leader in Elite Four Pokemon for one reason.
Hmm.
I want the Elite Four to actually have a full team.
Oh yeah, okay. I assume there's just a pre-made mod for that then.
Uh, the randomizer allows you to
Oh, you're doing a randomizer?
well, that's how you change the starter. That's all I change is the starter.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope that this is the version that I patched. But the randomizer has an option to increase the party of boss trainers by 1.
And I assume that just gives them like a random guy.
It gives them an extra Pokemon, but it randomizes their entire team in the process. So I can actually make them viable boss trainers. I can give them competitive teams, items on all of their Pokemon. Basically, the remakes of Diamond and Pearl.
Okay.
Let's see if it's gonna cooperate. Also, we reached the state of this is gonna be an unfortunate start, as it always
An
is.
unfortunate one.
Dratini only learns Rap until level 15, I think it is in Black and White.
Uh-oh.
At least in Gen 1, where it only learns Rap, that's as an offensive move, it stopped the Pokemon from using the next move. Oh, hi. Why, Arena Juniper. It's been far too long. Oh, a Pokedex for my child? I just love...
Okay, is this still platinum?
No, this is Black 2.
Oh, you need to change the stream game.
I thought I did.
Oh, hold on. Let me refresh the page. Hold up.
No, it set it for me too. There it is.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I need to change the name.
What's even weirder is that in my followed channels, it still shows platinum.
Oh, it'll do
but
that.
In, like, yeah, I don't know. Twitch just has a shitty player sometimes.
Well, it'll just show what you started out streaming, or what you were streaming like whenever it clicks over.
No. Should just do it faster or automatically.
I like how it asks you if you know how to do everything, and you say yes, and it goes, okay, no need for a tutorial then, goodbye.
Now that's innovation right there.
I also like the semi 3D of this game. Like, you look more like people.
Yeah. It sort of looks like you have some depth to you, even though you don't. It's weird.
Okay, also you can fight Hilbert and Hilda in this game. They're super late in the game. Like, post game. Also, the first 3D animation when they offer you the Pokemon.
Wow.
Also, first game where it shows you the starters. Like, it shows that I'm gonna get Dratini.
Didn't it only show text in the other ones?
In the other ones, it says text. Oh, it's male. Perfect.
What's the difference?
Just that I name it Gilgamesh every time.
Oh, well, would you don't you still name it Gilgamesh regardless?
Yes,
or...
but Gilgamesh is a man.
Oh.
Gilgamesh was the king of Mesopotamia.
Yeah. It's like the oldest bit of folklore we have.
He is the first hero, yeah. That's also...
It's like the first guy that people wrote about. Or at least the oldest stuff we have.
Yeah, his story is written on a piece of lapis... Or was written on a piece of lapis lazuli. Which is pretty...
Wow, you got a whole piece of lapis.
Yeah, they took a slab of lapis, which is expensive, and they wrote his story, so he's important. Fight me, yeah. He raised it from an egg.
I'd like to imagine that that's just a children's bedtime story.
The story of Gilgamesh. Oh, perfect. We've got the snakes.
Yeah, the real world Gilgamesh is just like some guy.
Oh, I started with Thunderwave?
Had a farm, I suppose.
Well, it's highly likely that Gilgamesh was the first king to make it a patriarchy instead of a matriarchy. So prior to Mesopotamia, the worlds were matriarchal, so they would kill the king every year and use use his blood to water the crops, and it would help the harvest apparently. And one year a king decided,
shitty time to be a king.
yeah, the king decided, I don't want to die, so he paid another dude to die for him. And then he did this cool thing where he realized that it didn't ruin the crops, and so he just killed the queen. He realized that in terms of physical ability, he realized that in physical ability he was stronger than the queen, and he was the only person that's left alone with the queen for long enough to kill her, so he just did.
Huh. Cool.
And then chopped her up and used her to water the crops. That's what they were doing to the kings, though, so it was literally just a full counter situation. I think I have a negative attack nature on my Dratini, which almost warrants a restart.
I mean, we're only like 5 minutes in.
I'm just gonna make sure that this is the version I patched.
But be careful, because Gilgamesh could be a girl, if that happens.
That is preferable to it being negative attack.
You heard it here first, chatters. Tomo isn't sexist.
I don't know where you got that from. All I said is that it's preferable that it's not a negative attack nature.
Exactly. And you know, that's all we needed.
Give me a second, I'm pulling up.
Where the hell do I go?
He's got mild. It's not bad. It's not good either, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's mild.
No, I just say that because it's plus special attack minus defense.
Hmm.
It could be better. I might re-roll it for Adamant after stream.
Hmm. Oh, that's how I do it. I see. It looks like I'll have to come back here later.
Okay, Route 17, remember that. Remember Route 17.
Alright, in my brain.
Desert Resort. That's important too.
Hmm.
Route 14, also important. Hidden Grotto Pinwheel Forest. Okay. Okay. That's not a good thing, but that'll do.
Hold up, what was that last one?
Hidden Grotto Pinwheel Forest. And then Flossy Town. What does it mean, gift? What does that mean?
Alright. So I've got Route 17 and 14, Desert Resort, Hidden Grotto Pinwheel Forest, and Flossy Town.
Flossy Town, yep. If you're wondering what I'm telling you the locations of dragon types.
I'm gonna assume those two are separate.
Mistralton Cave.
Okay.
Route 23.
Yep.
Victory Road. Oh no, that's not good. And that was the last one.
Okay. Well, I've got those all in a text file now, so...
Can you DM that
Should
to
be
me
good.
on Discord?
Alright.
Thank you.
Mistralton Cave. I might have missed one, but it's whatever, probably.
Yeah. Okay. I've just learned something very unfortunate. So the only way to get Gibble in any of the remakes, right, is in Flossy Town. It's a gift for completing Black Tower.
I see. So what's the problem with Black Tower?
It's in Black City. At the end of the game.
Okay. Is that...
That's,
Ooh.
and the Gibble is probably
Is
given
that beyond...
to... It's not beyond victory.
Is
It
that
shouldn't be.
post-game,
It
or-
should not be post-game, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Time to see. Time to see. I'm not catching a Pokemon right now, but it's time to see. Time to see if I gain experience. So, Gibble. So, the equivalent, I looked it up, is I would get a shiny Dratini if I beat the equivalent to Black Tower, which is the White Tree Hollow in White version. Which is fine. Getting a shiny Gibble is just fine with me, as I do not like shiny Dragonite. I did get experience. This is the working version that I have. I have two versions, one where I couldn't patch it and the other one where I could.
Is this the patched one?
This is the one that I patched, yeah.
Okay.
Which means that I don't have to restart. The issue is Flossy Town is so early in the game. So it's a shame. It's just a shame how easily I could have gotten it had it not have been in Flossy Town. Or had it not been linked to Black Tower.
Mm-hmm.
You get it from Alder. After beating his grandson or his son or whatever. Hopefully...
Yeah, if you're kicking in their door
Yeah,
and their teeth, baseball bat.
hopefully it's not a situation where I have to meet a bunch of trainers to build up Black Town or Black City. Cause my friend and I played Black and White together, and he was the only one that really got the benefit of playing their exclusive game, because he played White and I played Black. And in Black and White, White Forest and Black City aren't complete, and you have to meet trainers, you have to encounter trainers, and that gives you it builds up the city, which is fine, except for one issue. When there's only 2 people in the entire area that plays the game, you can't build up the trainers in the town. Oh, and now I can't run from a Purloin. There we go. I need to heal. I need to heal. Did you know that Rosa will show up on the battle train? And that I will be doing the battle train because the battle train is incredibly fun?
I have no clue who Rosa is, nor what the battle train is.
Rosa's the female protagonist. Okay, another fun fact about this game. The character you...
Rosa's a female
Yeah.
Pokemon. Okay, yeah. I can probably find her if I look at her up on Roll 34.
You could find her. You could find her if you played Pokemon Masters. She's the first person you encounter that isn't Brock or Misty. You encounter her and then Barry. It's kind of odd, but she's a really good support character. So
Okay.
But the main characters of this game are Rosa and Nate. Both of them will show up in the battle train if you didn't play as them. Though the funny thing about the two of them is that according to the lore, Nate is a cop and Rosa used to be a Team Plasma Grunt.
Huh.
This is odd because
Strange.
this implies that they are both adults, but they lived with their mother. So, who knows?
So, the answer is we have Joe Brandon to thank for the economy. Real sad what happened there.
They nerfed the Queen of England.
Yo, true.
They took away her immortality buff that had been glitched onto her permanently.
They said 7 decades, that's enough.
Well, we all know she got the buff back when she drove medical transport in the military.
That one time she touched a gun, that's all she needed.
No, she didn't. I don't even think she
Beyond
used
that.
a gun. She drove a medical transport in the military.
You know what? The Queen certainly held a gun at one point in her life, right?
I don't think she needed
Almost
to.
certainly. Well, just because she doesn't need to doesn't mean she hasn't.
Fair. I also just realized that I could probably set my my game to having had beaten the Black Tower. But I don't think I want to do that. Because if I set it to having had beaten Black Tower, I could get Gibble right now. Do you want to know why?
Because it's the gift for beating the tower, right?
Yeah, but I'm in the town already that I would get Gibble from.
Oh.
It is literally the
So
first
what,
town in
turn
the
it on,
game.
Get the item, turn it off.
The only issue is I would have to cheat to do it, and I don't really want to do that if I can avoid it.
You know, maybe I don't fight those guys.
Did they beat you up?
No. I just casually walked past them, and it turns out they're twice my level. Weird how that works out.
Did you fight Gonzalez? In
Gonzalez?
in the second game, there's a monkey named Gonzalez that's like level 80 in the first area.
Oh, in Gormott, yeah. They have that in Xenoblade 3 too.
Is Gonzalez
Same
there?
exact thing. It's not exactly called Gonzalez, but it's the fat fucking monkey in the area. So yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, I've got to fight these guys for sure. They're guarding the touch bowl.
Let's see if Alder is still blocking off the, He is. He is. I probably have to beat a gym later before he'll leave. First trainer fight. They sent out a Pat Rat. Can we do this? It's level 4. I paralyzed Pat Rat. I just realized that the ground gym is going to be very difficult in this game. Oh no. I'm going to have to stop playing at some point just to grind up a Pokemon. Because Dino isn't... So it's weird. I don't know why they did it this way. But the Pokemon Dano, completely unobtainable in all 4 games. You cannot catch it. Why? Because you catch the middle evolution and breed it. That guy one-shot me. Okay.
Oh. So you have to find the middle evolution then?
And he's in victory red.
Or...
Swilus is
Oh.
in victory red. And it's like, okay, I could breed it for Dano, which may unlock some more moves. But then I have to train a Pokemon from level 1 to 60.
So what I'm hearing is Dratini has wrap up until level 15.
Yeah.
You have very few options out of the start.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
what are you going to do?
Probably grind till I hit level 15 and get Twister. You asked that as if I had an option.
I mean, I was hoping there was at least one other that you could have gotten. Just to make the process.
I could save. And I can't get past him though. I was gonna say I could hypothetically save, set myself to having beaten Black Tower, and then go in and get Gibble. But I can't, because I can't get past Alder. Can you believe that I almost increased the levels of all the trainers?
I wouldn't put it past you.
Well, it's like the others were pretty easy after some point, and then I remembered as I was about to set it that yes, they were easy after a certain point, but the beginning was hell.
And what, you were gonna make the beginning harder?
I was gonna set them all to being higher level. Just blanket every trainer is higher level, and it's like I could.
I mean, if that's the experience you're looking for, then by all means go ahead, but that's not the thing I would do. I mean, for starters, I wouldn't even pick up Pokemon. I think that's the real answer.
Says the person with the Magnemite icon on Discord.
The thing about that is, I keep that solely out of the... because I'm not the one who drew that, right?
Yeah.
Rather, someone else did. Specifically because I suggested the idea, and because of that,
You do it for
hold on
respect.
to it.
Yeah, it's out of respect.
Yep.
I get that. I'm just teasing you. So welcome back. We go back and heal. Good thing the Pokemon Center's right here.
Right next door. Oh wow, how about that? Free healthcare. For
Not
the
really.
Mons, at least.
It's not really free.
I mean...
You gotta
just
pay.
to walk into the center, it's free.
Yeah, but you gotta
for
pay
the-
$50 if you lose. That's like stubbing your toe and walking in, like stubbing and breaking your toe and walking into a doctor's office and they just patch it up for free, but getting shot in the chest and they go, we can't see you without you paying like $600.
Okay, well, the difference is they only charge you money if everyone breaks their hand. If 5 of them break their hand and one of them's fine, then they're all free.
Yeah, if 5 of them get shot in the chest, but one of them doesn't.
So if I go to a hospital right now and I have one healthy friend, despite having a failing liver myself, they have to give both me and them another liver free of charge.
Pokemon logic. Oh! He crit and brought me down to 7 HP. No, I didn't mean to use Leer. Oh no. Oh, phew. The danger is that this Pokemon does not extend the length of battle by making my attacks weaker, but speeds up the battle by making his attacks stronger. Okay, he's used Leer 3 times. I'm terrified. Okay, he did 7 damage exactly. I did it. I beat the first trainer. All I had to do was use an item, which I should not have had to use if I was doing a normal playthrough of this game. Can you imagine if I had set that guy up 10% higher in levels?
Well, I'd imagine we'd be out in the tall grass.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine if I set the tall grass Pokemon to be 10% higher in levels too? I almost set everything to be higher levels. Like, I'll just catch Pokemon at higher levels, things like that. No, that would have been an awful idea. Hey, all I have to do is reach level 30 and then I'll start popping off. You're probably wondering why. At level 30, I'll evolve.
I see.
So the reason I've just now realized, the reason that the end of the games is easier than the beginning of the games, is not because I'm just so much stronger, but because of the fact that I have more Pokemon. It has
So
Limber.
it's really just because you do just bullshit runs all the time.
Well, it's so at the beginning
And-
of the game, I only have Dratini, thus making Dratini the only option. Later in the game, when I have a team of 6, Dratini can't cut it, I switch in someone else. That simple. Please, Purloin. Please. This Purloin has Limber. And it's just spamming Growl. Purloin, I beg you, please. So, other thing about this game. Black and White introduced trainers give more experience than wild Pokemon. There. Also introduced if Pokemon higher level than you gain lots of XP.
Sounds good.
It is good. Until you realize that I can barely beat a trainer. Like, if I had missed there, I would have died.
But did you miss there?
No, I reached level 7. But you can see it because I leveled up. I leveled up almost from those 2 battles of trainers. And it would have taken about 5 of them to level up. But I think the first Pokemon I'm going to get to catch is unfortunately going to be on Route 14. Yeah, Route 14 was the first one I told you, right?
Yep, Route 14.
Route 14, yeah. Which I think is going to be in Kidu. I think I'm getting in Kidu again first. Baffling. The other early option is Swablu. Which sounds bad, but it's not that bad if you consider it as a support mon or a tank. Patrat don't get Limber. Patrat gonna die. Okay, first turn, hit the Thunder Wave. Patrat's paralyzed and can't move. Then I hit a Leer. Whipping in that Nene. Patrat also hit a Leer. And then I hit a Leer. I may, after stream at some point, still grind, like, reset until I get a an adamant one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you Google which EVs Patrat drops?
Patrat. Alright. Which EVs it drops? Oh, you mean like what you get out of beating it?
Yeah, out of
So,
kicking his ass, yeah.
EV yield 1 attack.
Yes! You have no idea why that's so good for me.
I know a little bit about EVs where just by beating X Pokemon you can get like up to plus 200 of any assortment of stats.
256 is the max. 256 is max.
Wow.
252 is optimal.
Binary shortest get quirky. Okay.
Because at level 100, the stat increase is based on every 4. Or every 6, I think. So there's no reason to actually go up to 256. Should I set myself to having I'll check after I do this fight if Alder moves and I can get in. Because if Alder moves and I can get in, I can check to see if I can set myself to having beaten Black Tower. I have to hope and pray. Nope, it wasn't paralyzed. A not very effective Vine Whip two-shot me.
This cannot possibly go wrong.
What does Purloin drop EV-wise?
Let me go check. One speed.
1 speed? Actually, that's pretty good. I can literally do all of my EV training in the first route of this game. That's pretty great.
So attack and speed.
Yeah, because
Right.
Dragonite
Those are the good ones for.
Dragonite is a fast special or a fast physical sweeper. Let's try Huey Dooby one more time. Huey Dooby Dooba, Huey Dooby Dooba. Oh no, he hit the tackle. I hit the Thunder Wave. Okay. 2. I bought a bunch of potions.
Mm.
3. You wanna know what's wild? He hasn't been paralyzed once.
Luck, huh? Weird how that is. I'm under-leveled.
This is very bad. Why? You've been paralyzed this entire fight. I think he's going for a one-shot. Come on. Yes! I beat Hugh. I'm the owner of this damn there ranch. Y'all having a Pokemon battle on my front porch. I've reached level 8. Okay, Alder. I guess I have to do the entire Flossy Ranch event. Actually, it might be 10 when I get Twister. And once I get Twister, I'll be a force. I will be a menace, a force of nature.
Go outside, mow your lawn at 6 in the morning, annoy your neighbors.
A menace, a force of nature. Mow your lawn at 6 in the morning.
That just plays.
Twister is stab and multi-target. I get why you don't give Dratini Dragon Range at an early level. That makes sense to me. But Twister?
Oh yeah, right hand green. Yeah, nice going, Dratini. You don't even have limbs. What are you gonna do now?
Oh no, it's the trainer. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Purloin has Limber. Uh-oh. I forgot, it's pointless to use Leer on a Purloin. Because Purloin will just use Growl. Because the game is programmed so that it knows what move you are going to use, and it uses a move in counter. So like a Pokemon with Protect won't use Protect if you use Feint, stuff like that. But it also means that if you use a move that lowers defense, it'll use a move that either lowers defense or raises attack in counter.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Ah. Purloin used String Shot?
That doesn't sound right, or good for that matter.
It has assist. It assisted Sawaddle. One of the most broken builds on Showdown for a while was a Alolan Persian with Power Trip, and it just always assisted into Power Trip, and you had everybody else buff him up, and he had Snatch and things like that. Power Trip it counts all the buffs you have and then bases its power off of that. So basically, Alolan Persian would hit like a train and one-shot everything.
And then they found counterplay?
No.
No?
It's just really difficult to set up.
Oh.
Or like a Marshadow can take away its buffs. Because they decided that Marshadow needed a move that stole the buffs from the enemy player before it calculated damage. So say you have an attack buff, he uses Spectral Thief, you lose your attack buff, then he calculates his damage based on his attack. It's legitimately better to just not buff yourself and instead debuff the enemy when a Marshadow is in play. Wild Pokemon. Oh, wait, what? Such a shame. Look at what I encountered.
Ah.
I didn't
see that.
I didn't even know he's in this route.
Well.
I also didn't know this was in this route. I think everything here is something that would be found on a farm. So like ducks, dogs. Sheep. Speaking of, I literally called it. Also, if this was X and or Y, I would probably catch a Mareep, but it isn't. Mareep evolves and it gets a Mega Evolution, and the Mega Evolution is a Dragon type. This is a problem.
Wait, the Mega Evolution of the sheep turns into a dragon?
Mega Ampharos is a Dragon type, yeah. Do you
Wow,
want to
that's
know
weird.
why this is a problem? He has 2 Pokemon.
Okay.
I have 1 attacking move.
So what? No PP?
If I run out of power points, if it takes me more than 10 wraps to kill the first one, it will probably take more than 10 for the second, and I won't be able to kill both.
And you'll just end up dead in the field.
I'm gonna try and leer him as many times as possible. How many times? I've leered him 4 times. I should be able to hit him now. Also, hopefully he gets paralyzed. Yeah! In Gen 1, Wrap stops the opponent from moving. I honestly wish he was poisoning me or burning me or paralyzing me because I have shed skin. Yes, let me paralyze the electric type sheep. Oh, and it knows growl. Oh no.
I don't think this is looking too good. You're not out of it, but...
It only knows tackle, I think, though, so... It just started out by growling me. Please be paralyzed, please be paralyzed, please be paralyzed. Yeah! Yeah, this combo was a menace in Gen 1. God, why does he know growl? Why does everything know growl?
Because what else do levels get? Like, that's the baby's first move.
Growl, leer, literally anything else.
Yeah, all the... Well, you know, all the ones that everyone gets rid of for actual moves.
Yeah. Except leer is actually generally a good move to have because it lowers defense.
I've never used Leer once in my life, and I intend on continuing that trend.
If you ever do a challenge run, you'll use leer.
Well, I'm not doing a challenge run, so lucky me.
Are you sure about that?
Look, unless you come to my house and point a gun up to my head, I don't think I'm doing a challenge run.
I'll point a Mareep at your head. I'll buy one of those life-size Mareep toys that they've been selling recently, and I'll point it at you. I know.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm not afraid of a plush figure.
You should be, because it's like 4 feet tall.
Maybe if there was a rock in it.
He gave me the paralyzed heal. I'm just gonna walk back. I know you're trying to be helpful, Hugh, but status cures are like the most worthless items for me. As I have shed skin. You know what shed skin does?
No, but I can make an assumption based off of context.
There's a chance that I will just lose my status effect. Like a negative status effect. It'll just go away. From Team Plasma. Ever heard of it? Me? No. And then he throws a Pokeball at me. I catch it, and it's the TM for frustration.
Hmm. How oddly convenient.
No, it's
Or
not.
inconvenient.
That's a really bad move.
Hmm.
So
Then it's a waste of inventory.
the move that carried me through Platinum was Return, which makes it so that the happier a Pokemon is, the higher the power of the move. At max happiness, it's 100 base power. It's a really good move, right? Frustration
Okay.
is the opposite.
So it becomes worse
The more it hates you, the
Hmm.
better the move.
So just beat your Pokemon.
That's the joke that people make, having to do with the like friendship system that was added later. Time to battle this man's grandchildren. Okay. This is kind of terrifying. He has a level 9 Panseer. Whoo, it can't move. The little girl's gonna have a Pansage. What do you want to bet? I think the little girl is...
I don't know.
I think the little girl's gonna have a Pansage. There we go, Shed Skin. Yeah. I think these are the most potions I think I've ever used. It does no scratch. It did not help. That child's name was Seymour. Cassie. Oh, did I tell you that I skipped the Distortion World
No.
in
No,
Platinum?
you didn't.
I don't know how I did, but I skipped it.
Is that like a whole long and boring area, or
It's full of puzzles where you like defy gravity and things like that.
puzzles? Ew.
It's actually a really interesting area. So it's kind of a shame that I
Puzzles.
accidentally
Ew.
skipped it. I still don't quite know how I skipped it, but I did.
You could go back and play through it.
No, every time I went in, I skipped it. Because I actually reset the save to prior to entering it. And I
So
tried.
that was an emulator problem rather than...
I think it...
Ooh.
It could have been. Hmm.
Speaking of puzzles, seems I've walked upon one now.
Seems I'm about to stab. I hate Lick sometimes. You wanna know what else I hate about...
To me. What the hell?
You wanna know what else I hate about Lick? The fact that Lickitung and Licky Licky couldn't learn it until recently.
Why would they not be able to learn that? That's like the move.
The tongue Pokemon couldn't learn Lick, yeah. Level 11. Learned Twister. Yeah! Okay, I don't think I can trigger him giving me the gift. And my phone is about to commit die.
Shoot, I should probably actually do that before I crawl into bed. Party members will deal with it. I'll be back.
Okay.
Cool. Alright. No, it's my...
I'm gonna figure out how to get to the next town. I don't remember how to get to the next town.
I have a really long cable for my headphones, so I feel like I could just crawl into my bed right now and still probably be fine to talk on Discord, and you wouldn't even know it.
I mean, I'm also getting close to rating someone.
Almost 2 hours now.
It'll be 2 hours in a few
And
minutes.
That's probably a good point.
I just have to remember how to get to the next town. Want to see something funny?
Okay.
So much better than rap.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
The game's like you start with rap, and then the game goes, have a twister. Oh, it's not even go to the next town, it's go to the old town. I think this is the gym.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's that corpse?
Where is that
There we are.
corpse?
It's the two things this game added: corpses and flutes. That's it. I've been meaning to ask, but what's with the background just being underwater?
I live underwater.
Like, why that? You do?
I am an undersea dragon. I mean,
Leviathan.
nah.
Or is Leviathan just a serpent?
Um. The Leviathan is an undersea dragon, but that's not like my entire thing isn't that I'm an undersea dragon. I just happen to live under the ocean.
So you're not an under the sea dragon. You're just a dragon that's coincidentally under the sea.
I mean, I freeze things and I rip holes in space-time.
Yo, that's hype.
Like the whole lore behind my my avatar or my model is that I ate a god. And I just
Damn,
kind of
Tiny
live
Taste.
between the realms. Yeah.
Alright, I'm into it.
Been about 8 million years since I ate him. So,
Hmm. Alright. So I assume with all that accrued wisdom, then you'd have the solution to dry lips. How do I deal with that?
there is no wisdom. It is just insanity. He is a being of chaos. He's existed for a long time. And he makes portals. He shows up. He makes fun of people, and then he goes home.
This guy's actually awesome.